Hello trainers! Ganeto here, and today we're diving into Love Cup. And before we start, I hid 3 love balls throughout the entire video, so you can find them. Yeah, you are pretty lovable. So with that said, let's start the commentary with this team composition. We have the wonderful Shadow Vileplume up in the lead, and also at the back we are gonna have 2 amazing Pokemon, the Porygon 2 and the Groudon. You're gonna see that Porygon over here really does the job of the safe switch, and mainly I'm using it to draw out something like a Charmer or even a Fighter, because I do not want those Pokemon to destroy down my closer, the Groudon. And as you can see, Porygon really does that job pretty well. So we have a lot of bad leads on this video. I really hate how many bad leads we have, but you're gonna see that this team composition really can flip any match around. So down we go to a whole Psychic. Are you kidding me? We got boomed over there, but I don't care at all. I knew that I was going down anyways. So here comes now the Groudon, can farm down, and we have to rely on its typing, because it resists the Psychic, it resists the waters, it resists the fire, and this Pokemon is absolutely a wonderful closer, since it has access to Crab Hammer and Night Slash, which can be used for that specific matchup for that Alomomola. Look at how great that Pokemon is. Down goes the Alomomola eventually. They do not stand a chance against our Groudon. We take the boost, but it's not needed at all. We're gonna just go for another Night Slash to finish off the job, and down goes the Wormadam. At this point, trainers, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you found this team really fun and spicy. And now let's return to the commentary, since we are facing another bad lead, the Ariados. Those bug types, especially the bug steel and the bug poison, yeah, absolutely roll down my Vileplume. I see another bug type at the back which rolls down my Vileplume, and that's pretty bad. So I try to go for another Zap Cannon because we are debuffed, and the Zap Cannon doesn't do enough, but 2 will be more than it to finish off the Wormadam, so they are just gonna go for the block. So not only did we take the shield out of them, but also dealt a nice chunk to that Wormadam and brought it to almost no HP. We're gonna bring Groudon to the fight, because now we have the shield advantage, and we are not even afraid of that Ariados. Whatever they have, it is just gonna get dominated. Here comes the block towards our end. We need to block everything, because just the launch will be it for our glassy crab over here. We're gonna go with the Night Slash, fishing for the boost. Not gonna happen, not today, trainers. But we have another Night Slash coming through Ariados. Take that in your face, little lovable spider. And they will return with the Wormadam. That means that now they have no energy at all. And at the back lurks an Alomomola. Let's go with the Night Slashes then, trainers, and let's see how far we can go. No boost towards our end, so I decided to go for the Vileplume, switch out to do some cheap damage. And I know that the Psychic will not be enough, because we resist by a lot, and that crab might be glassy, but when it takes not very effective moves, yeah, it can simply tank them. So here comes now the Night Slash, down goes the Alomomola, and another Night Slash will beat for the Wormadam to finish off the match and grant us the second victory for the video. Next one, trainers, and we're facing an Talonflame up in the lead, another wall to end grass type. That is a huge pain for my team, but we can still flip it off, because we used our Porygon 2 to grab out the fighter that my opponent has. Gonna go for the Zap Cannon, dealing huge damage. Now they have to block, because they try to go for the farm down. Porygon 2, a really good Pokemon, doing the job. Doing because it's 2, not doing. Yeah, I'm a party crasher. Here comes the Ice Punch. I know that we can take it at this point. Down goes the Medicham, and we have to rely on our Groudon to finish off the match. We have the shield advantage. Yeah, as you can see, mainly I like to not spend the shield for my front line and the safe switch. So keeping 2 shields for the Groudon is always good, because look at the trainers. Gram Boomer! Down goes the whole HP from the Crustle, and they got the Talonflame, which is no big at at all because we can just shield once and then outspeed this thing with a triple Night Slash. No, I decided to go for Grab Hammer. Yeah, that makes more sense because just 2 of those will be enough and we win the CMP. Yeah, okay, here comes the final one. Down goes the Talonflame. I think that's all for this match. Let's move forward to the next one, and we have a lot more booms coming off from this team composition, not only from the Crawdons, so stay tuned till the end. Let's go with the Vileplume trainers against the Medicham, and they have the Slowbro coming in clutch for our Crawdon. I love this matchup because we resist every single move by a lot. We can win simply by going for moves. I decided to go for a move too early. Perhaps I could have farmed down at least to 100 energy and then fire off a Night Slash, undercharging and still go for double Grab Hammer against the Medicham, but it's all good because look at how much damage we even dealt without landing a move. Yeah, that Crawdon is amazing. I'd say to spend a shield here, and they have Ice Punch unfortunately, they do not have Power Punch and Psychic combo. So that means they will reach to another one and I have to go for a shield. Right now that Medicham has no energy at all, so I'm pretty confident I can farm down. That happens, awesome. And at the back there is an Alomomola. Can we do trainers? Yes we can, I'm already smiling. Here comes the Sludge Bomb and they block, so one whole Zap Cannon will be it. For the Alomomola to fade, a Psychic would not be enough. I think they should have gotten to their Hydro Pump to finish us off, so it's all good. And next match everyone, against not a bad lead, the first good lead scenario for this team composition for this video. So they switch out to their Talonflame and we have a great answer to that Pokemon, that being the Crawdon. Here comes the block from my end. Yeah, I got Brave Bird in some other matches, so people tend to go Brave Bird against Crawdon, and yeah, I wanted to shield this Brave Bird, but it was just a bait with Flame Charge, and a bad one because now we cannot take a second Flame Charge. Not gonna risk it at all because now this Pokemon is vamped up. Hopefully though we have a lot of energy. And they need one more Incinerate and we win the CMP. So we're gonna throw one right in between the animation of that Incinerate. We're gonna throw another one, and that means we can go for another one before they reach to a move and they want to farm us down. They had the Flame Charge, but we could win the CMP anyways. Here comes the Cherim. They're just gonna farm us down with bullets. That was crazy. And the Porygon will come in. We have no worries to go for our try attack because that's one way to go. Not gonna throw my Zapcaron over there, and we're just gonna farm down the whole Charmer with our Shadow Razor Leaf. That thing is amazing. Let's go with the Sludge Bomb trainers, and this is gonna do fatal damage to the Cherim. Down it goes, and another victory is for us. Dingle will be our next opponent, and we're facing a Seeking up in the lead. Okay, one thing that I want to see is that does it have Waterfall or Poison Jab? That's gonna be interesting. Here comes the try attack on the Hisuian Electrode. I wish I had one. Yeah, I absolutely destroyed mine because I forgot to keep one Voltorb Hisuian. So yeah, I transferred them all and now I have no Hisuian Voltorbs. Yeah, that happens, Ganeto. Let's move forward. And this time we have nothing to throw this Pokemon because look at that, our backline is getting destroyed by Electrode, and now Vileplume has to come in, but Wild Charge really does a lot and I have to block just once because I need my Vileplume alive for this team. They have a Scizor at the back. This is kinda bad, and Seeking will return after I switch into my Crawdon. Here comes now the Night Slash. That Seeking is the version of the Waterfall, and we can go for another one here, forcing the shield, and we took the boost as you saw, but we do not need it, I think. Let's go now with the shield up to the Seeking. Okay, the Icy Wind will drop our attack stat once again, and now we can simply farm down, but at the last second I'm like, let's go with the Night Slash because we cannot risk it for the Biscuit, and we already have a Crab Hammer ready to go. We are not debuffed or vamped up at this point, and boom, down goes the whole HP from the Scizor. Next on trainers against Pokemon Master, I'd say. something like that. Anyways, Medicham up in the lead, you love to see it because the backline is pretty afraid of that Pokemon, and we do not have to switch out to our Porygon to aggressively catch out, draw out a Medicham. So I decided to go here for the Sludge Bomb because I want to take at least one shield from them. They have Ice Punch, so I do not have to spend 2 shields without them spending one. So here comes now the Ice Punch, okay, and we can safely force the swap out to the Charizard. So Charizard with 1 shield against our team that has none, that can be troublesome, but I decided to go here for the Night Slash, gonna take the shield and they're gonna throw a move. Hopefully it's a Dragon Claw, I was not expecting that, to be honest. Just a Blast Burn would be enough to finish off the entire HP that I have. But it's all good, and the matchup falls out evenly because they're just gonna spend the shield and eventually finish us off before we get to the Crab Hammer. Perhaps I should have gone for that Night Slash, but anyway, here comes now the Porygon 2 to finish off this Charizard right on time, and at the back they have an Electrode. They do I think 4 Volt switches. Can we reach trainers to our Tri-Attack before they reach to another discharge? I think they need 2 more. So here comes now 1, they need 2, oh my freaking goodness, right on the edge. Here comes now the Tri-Attack to finish off the Electrode, and at the back they have, yeah, they already heard Medicham going down to the low cones, so I really love Porygon. Here comes now a pretty weird lead, I do not want to risk it, the damage will be insane to both ends, so let's bring out our Porygon to try and bail out a fighter, and we succeed. Look at the Zapgarron doing massive damage to the Excel Medicham. Power Punch is gonna hurt us, but at this point I don't care at all because I can simply come in with my Vileplume and farm down. I don't think they can reach to the Psychic at the perfect point, so here comes now the move, and I'm almost comfortable to not shield since this is gonna be a Power Punch. Down goes the Medicham, and now my Crawdon, look at how fast I smash that button for the Crawdon, and they have a Macargo, so the backline is completely walled down by my Crawdon. Let's go now with the Night Slash, gonna take 1 shield, this is gonna be a CMP, we can safely take a Water Pulse or a Psychic, but that was a sad one, so I do not want to risk it, and Crawdon, it's pretty glassy, so I will go here for the back-to-back Night Slash. I'm expecting a shield, to be honest. They want this matchup to succeed with the Slowbro, but they cannot, since now I can go for another one, and the Macargo stands no chance against a Grab Hammer, a Grab Boomer, so they're just gonna go ahead and forfeit the match. Next on trainers against the Crustle. That's interesting. Both versions of Fury Cutter or Smackdown, I think they unfold the same. With 1 shield we can simply farm down, and yeah, the outcome, especially with HP, is gonna be just the same. So here comes now the second Excisor. We're just gonna block and gonna farm all the way down. Let's see what they have at the back. This is gonna be really interesting, and they have another bug type, so perhaps that's gonna be a triple bug team. Here comes the Sludge Bomb. They do not know our moveset, so they're just gonna block, okay, and we have the Porygon 2 coming in clutch, absorbing that launch, and they are not switching out. So here comes now the Tri-Attack, and I'm pretty comfortable that I can land at least one, and yeah, so here it is. They're just gonna go straight for another one with no energy left. I think that Crawdon will be just fine. It all depends on what they have at the back, but as they played it, perhaps they have something like another bug type, because a bug type up in the lead, a bug type at the back, let's see. Here comes now the shield with the launch, and I will just go with the Night Slash on that Ariados. Hopefully we can outspeed the shield. Yes, here it is. So now we can outspeed. Look at the Night Slash taking the CMPs and also doing solid work even when we are debuffed. They have a Macargo at the back, and oh freaking boy, we are debuffed. This Pokemon has a high defense, but Grab Boomer is absolutely amazing. Straight to the Boomtown, and this Grab Hammer is just gonna dominate this super weak to water Pokemon. The Lava Snail stands no chance. Next on trainers, and we have another bad lead in the air. You love to see it. Final one for this video. Launch is just gonna do a lot of damage, but Poison Stings are not gonna be enough to finish us off, so we're kinda safe here, and we're gonna land the Tri-Attack. Now they go for the switch to the Electrode. Can they farm down? I don't think so. Let's go with the Tri-Attack. No debuff once again. Oh my freaking goodness, and another one at the last second. Try attack really tries its hardest. Yeah, try. Oh my goodness, second bad joke in the same video. I have to do something with myself. Let's go now with the Vileplume against the Electrode. We can tank one, but we can tank a second, so I decided to spend the shield here. And I know they have Ariados, but I have my Crawdon, which can simply come down to the charge moves and the shields that we have. So here comes the launch, okay, and now we can safely go for the back-to-back Night Slashes. We can also outspeed pretty easily, so I'm not too afraid of that. Here comes the Night Slash, gonna do immense damage to that Ariados, despite the fact that we are down on shields and on the debuff. So here comes another Night Slash, gonna be enough? Yes, it is. And at the back lies a Lomomola. I have a plan here, trying to go for the Night Slash. We are debuffed unfortunately, but we have our Vileplume. Do they have the chance to go for the total farm down? No, they do not, because at the last second we passed through the final Razor Leaf. They had to throw, and we're just gonna destroy them down with a simple farm down from the Crawdon. Thank you for watching, trainers. I hope you had a wonderful time watching the video, and also write down in the comment section what are your thoughts about this team composition. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all into the next one. Take care, everyone.